Don't forget the intro this time.
I won't. I won't forget. I'll forget again.
Oh shit!
Definitely. It's right now, but you'll forget it.
Hold on, I gotta grab a drink.
I'm just gonna keep recording. We're leaving this in. How was Disneyland as a scooter bound man?
It was lovely. First time I've ever had to do that. You said you've done it before, right?
Yeah, grad night in high school. I had a walking boot, so I was completely capable of walking around
I
the whole
did
night.
too.
Yeah,
I had a boot on the whole
my
time.
buddies decided we would get me a wheelchair, and it was.
See, I didn't have a wheelchair. I had like the electric scooter.
I wish I had that, but you know what? I didn't have
was
to.
awesome.
I didn't have to push myself, so I had someone just
Everybody else
rolling me
pushed you.
around the park, and it was delightful. We cut all the
See, I
lines.
just sat there. I'm like, I'm cruising the whole time, man. It was those things accelerate so bad though. It's like you got to like floor it, and then it's like I'll go in a couple seconds. Hold on.
Yeah, catching up. Look at that.
And then every time you got to back up, there's that loud beep beep.
I would probably hate
beep,
that part.
beep. Oh, I hated every time I had to put that thing in
Yeah.
reverse. I just
Look at him.
I was
he's just
annoying
talking, and we can't hear him.
When I worked at Best Buy, I stole one of those from Walmart, and I used to drive it around the store and like do my downstocking and shit. But I would always do
Hell
that
yeah.
in the middle of like work hours or like actual store hours to like scare people. It was good shit
I love
because
it.
nobody expects one of those in a Best Buy.
No. What you drinking on?
Was like simple hard shit. I don't know. I like the juice.
Oh, those are good.
They're
How is that?
okay. The only thing that I'm concerned about is they just say alcohol. Like they don't tell you what kind of alcohol. Like all the other ones are
Take
like,
a sip.
Oh, those are usually
I know.
Describe it.
malt based.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's good. The key ones, I don't recommend the peach, like, because it's all peach based with like different.
Is it like a seltzer?
See, no, they don't say it's a seltzer.
So that's
It
like
has,
that
it has
Simply Orange
5%.
brand, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
I think the lemonade ones would be a lot better because it's basically their juice. Like there's at least 5% real fruit juice. But it definitely has a seltzery thing to it.
My buddy found they had the Jarritos, like the Mexican sodas.
Do they have alcohol?
They're in the alcohol game now too.
Was he able to find those?
Yeah, we have one at a store next to us.
I've been looking.
So so he tried it and he said it's terrible.
Oh,
he said it was absolutely terrible.
Can you imagine the poops from that, dude? Every time I have one of those, it's liquid shit. So then you add alcohol to it. Oh.
Yeah, he was like, it was the Jarritos Mandarin, but it was because that's the best one. And
I only like
that's orange.
Oh,
yeah,
you like limon, which is my favorite one.
He tried it and he's like, yeah, it's like someone farted essence of Jarritos into it and then just didn't taste very good.
I bet you after a few shots of tequila, it tastes fucking delicious.
Damn it.
Everything does after that.
And with that, welcome to Frolic Harder, and welcome to Go Play Outside. My name is Matt. I'm here. I'll do clapping this time. Is it clapping? Good. I'm Matt, again, for this episode, joined as always by Brennan. Say hello.
Hello.
He says hello. And we are proud to welcome the pasture grazing, eyebrow raising Moo Man himself.
Oh.
His holy utterness, the Dolly Mooma, Producer Moo.
Moo. Thank you.
Thank you.
I almost said moo like 4 different times.
Quite the intro.
I couldn't stop.
So, you guys know what we're going to talk about today?
I going outside.
I sit in front of my computer when I'm not taking care of my kids, so I imagine we're talking about me needing to go outside.
Yeah, go outside.
Sun would do you some good.
It would, yeah.
I'm like this because I wear sunscreen outside because if I get any more fucking sunburns, I basically
get any more tan.
Cancer. Like no, I'll just become cancer. Like I fucked up my childhood. I fucked up my early 20s. I have to be super like slathered in sunscreen or my skin will just insta cancer. So plus I still need to get checked up.
You probably should just wear sunscreen when you sit next to a window in your house at this point.
No, all my blinds are closed.
Yeah, he doesn't have windows.
There's no sunlight in this house.
No.
Can't get me in here. I'm safe.
They drywalled over them.
No, fuck natural light. Yeah, hue lights, man. They're all like fancy and colorful.
All right. So today we're going to talk about things you could do outside.
Oh.
All right. This is things you can do while you're outside.
I've done lots of things outside.
I've done some
maybe
things
different. Maybe these are some weird sports or activities that people partake in.
Okay.
That are outside related.
Do they involve fire?
One of them does, as a matter of fact. So we're going to start off with one that originated outside that has now moved to an indoor arena setting, but started outside. This is the sport of professional face slapping.
Oh, I've seen that shit on YouTube.
What do you guys know about this?
I know that they get the fucking shit slapped out of them. And
it's on TBS.
It is. It is a real thing. It is a real sport. People get paid to do it.
There are some small people with like the Napoleon complex that should just not do it, because then those big motherfuckers come up and like yeet the
knock them. They do backflips.
They got the higher ground.
They got the high ground, man. They got the torque.
You see their like forearms are usually bigger than the other dude's head. Like it's just
it's terrifying. All right, so I'm going to talk about this, and then we can discuss what we think about these. All right, So professional face slapping. This is not a thing I could have seen coming. I think it's rose to prominence more in the last few years or so. But it's two competitors standing face to face, much like a traditional arm wrestling contest. They're at a table. They take turns slapping each other in the face as hard as they can. It consists of 5 rounds. Points are awarded for technique, precision, and for the impression left on the competitor's face. An instant win is achieved if an opponent moves their head, steps away from the table, or attempts to block the incoming slap. Is there any way that you guys would ever partake in this sport?
No, fuck that. I think I let one of Matt's exes punch me in the face. And
I remember that.
It wasn't bad or anything. No. But nah,
that came. Wow,
you
have a surprisingly good memory,
especially for all the fucking shit I used to do back.
That's what I mean.
I remember the dumb stuff. Like I remember the most random, useless facts. That's why I am useless.
So judging on technique, are we? Is this like Olympic figure skating, where it's more like style?
As far as I know. There is a similar-ish point system.
Okay.
And if you've ever seen it, they've got like their arms straight out.
Yeah.
Like there's no you can't come in that kind of 90-degree angle. It's like straight out, and they just reach back into hell and come out with a fiery passion. And they slap the shit out of each other.
Okay.
But they've got like powder on their hands because you can't like grip the skin because it'll rip and all that. So it's just slap. It's just impact. But man, it's like the strongest world competitor, like the strongest man competitors, but slapping each other.
I love
this. Yeah. So we've got the video up here, so we can just get an idea here. Look at the guy, like he flinches, like he could see it coming in.
Was that Wes Borland from Limp Bizkit?
I don't know, but why would this 120-pound kid go into a competition where dudes that are like 400 pounds and like
the dude's
like steroids and shit, just like.
Yeah, the dude across from him is the definition of beefcake, and he's a twig.
Their hands are so big.
You can see like the impact when they hit, just whack. All the sweat blasts off their head.
I don't even want to smell.
Oh, this dude's getting his.
This guy's gonna die. This guy's about to die.
Scared as fuck.
This guy's gonna die.
He
took
that like a champ.
He just took it like a champ. I wonder if the beard helps with like some kind of level of padding
off of it too.
These guys are the greatest competitors.
The professional athletes right here. I mean, every time they get hit, their belly jiggles a bunch too. It's really funny because they're just big dudes.
Dude, that little guy's
my God.
I love how they just take it and then they're like, no, I'm good. And he just look how far back they reach
sort of Eastern Euro.
I saw some kids chamber is this themselves doing this dumb shit the other day. It was like a week or two ago.
You notice the guy on the left has it looks like cotton in his ears, because I'm sure if you get cupped in the ear, it'll blast your eardrum out.
Never been boxed in your ears?
Did they both get paid? They both got paid, right? Or just the one guy?
It looked like just one guy got handed a wad of cash, but I don't know if there's like a purse like boxing, like where both players get a cut.
Both great competitors right there.
It's just not worth it if you lose, right?
This
It's
dude's
just
got some height.
Yeah, I have to assume it's harder to reach up and slap someone because you're losing a bunch of torque if you reach up versus down.
Like this
right?
guy, this guy's got.
It looks
he doesn't have the high ground.
I love how I love how they take a couple wind up shots so they line up their hand on the guy's face.
Yeah.
Like they're just.
Do they have to use the powder? I guess it adds to the effect.
I think that's part of the rule. Yeah, it's just so you can't like rip the skin. It's just straight up impact at that point.
I don't think he's actually that strong. Oh,
I like how the dude like reached over like after it. It's like,
what are they checking?
Not allowed to slap the ear.
Yeah, I don't know if there's like a point deduction for contacting the ear because it's supposed to be the face only, like the cheek.
His hand is like fucking like a foot long. Like, look how big he is.
Oh god!
Well, he's not wearing ear protection. He's gonna get his shit.
No, the guy in the orange jacket definitely has what looks like an earplug or cotton ball in his ear. Yeah, I just got to assume that helps at least just to not blast your eardrum out.
He bowed
it
out.
seems like
it just looks.
It seems like the powders to also mark if they hit the ear or not.
They just use smelling salts to keep going.
Yeah, because dude, this is
no, you're not.
You're just giving each other CTE at this point.
Yeah,
look at that guy got caught above the eye there.
That was all ear.
But I was like, it was like the thumb. Yeah,
that's all ear.
His hand is just too big.
Yeah, his hand is.
I hate
bigger than the guy's face.
It's like how you
I hate
like
the
hit
fact
him with
that
like the tips of your finger.
Yeah, the smelling salts are just like so they don't sit there and pass out. But oh man, I hate the fact that you know it's coming and you can see the hand coming and there's nothing you can do about it.
This is in a prison.
Because
what the?
It looks like it
in a prison.
Brick walls and everything. Guys are in orange jumpsuits.
There's bars and cells behind everybody.
I've seen a couple of these slapping fights here, the face slapping, where the guy's face is like swollen out to like here. It's just deformed, and they want to keep going. It's just, I don't know, man.
Here's
until someone hits the ground.
This guy is well. Everyone winds up, but they bring their hand up to the face
look at him,
so they can aim better. This guy he's all back here, just freestyling it.
His belly is holding him up on that table. There's nothing else.
He was like trembling, and he's like, "Oh shit, did I hurt you?" And he's like,
"No, dude, it's like any sport, man. Where they shake hands after and
stuff nowadays. No, there's no respect in that sport.
Oh god,
we gotta see this through and see who wins.
Yeah, I mean it's only 5 rounds, so we're this far.
Yeah,
God dang it! Like just the.
I have no desire to do this.
No, like there's so many other ways you can get paid and not.
They even have medics on hand. Look at that.
You can sell your body on the streets.
Yeah, just go whore yourself out.
Yeah.
This isn't worth it.
It's not worth it at all.
Like, I don't know, man. I feel like I'd rather box,
like what like if you get caught. Like imagine the guy's just a little bit off and you get caught in the eye. It'll just explode your eyeball.
Yeah,
pop in your skull.
Well, that's what I like. That skinny, scrawny dude in the beginning, like. Why would you even compete? You're just like a masochist.
Yeah, he took a wrong turn.
Ooh.
He just showed up here accidentally. So if neither one gets knocked out, it's completely based off of a point system like a boxing match would be.
On his neck, though.
On his neck? How did that even happen?
Dude's hands are like bigger than his head.
They're bear claws. They're like, okay, well, we've blasted through your carotid artery here, but you want to keep going?
He leaned into that.
He did. He really, he's teeing this one up, man. Whack! Oh,
that guy didn't even move. That was nuts.
Win?
No, he's excited about it. Oh,
I
love how this guy gently wipes your face.
Does it just go to a tie or something if they where?
Point system.
I gotta say,
no, it was
so far this
technique and all that.
So far, this episode not built for Spotify or Apple listeners.
No, sorry guys. But
it's okay.
We might have to.
You can
make this a
look
YouTube
up,
exclusive.
these fucks.
Yeah,
I just want to see who wins.
it's okay.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, we have to know the final
even,
score here.
They don't even show it. I don't want to listen to them speak Russian.
Ain't nobody got time for that. But yeah, it's a brutal sport. And
who won?
I feel like Big Boy wins.
Which one was right? Big Boy?
They didn't even show it. I mean, does it really matter? We're just here for the carnage anyway.
Yeah.
God, look at how big that dude is on the right.
Like that dude's got to be like what? Maybe. Oh fuck! How tall are these guys? They're Russian, so like.
That was just impact with no follow through though.
Oh.
I wonder if you can get a guy that's like a switch hitter, just hit with the left and hit with the right and just knock him around.
These dudes are like strongman built, right? Like they're.
That's what I was saying.
Fat, but this dude's shoulders and his chest, like that's like pure muscle in there.
Yeah. It's a lot of beef.
All right, I don't. Oh, now they're going to MMA shapes. All right, we're good.
All right, let's go ahead and move on from the face slapping here. We've got more to talk about, but
no, I would never do that. Like you'd have to be like well into the hundreds of thousands of dollars and guaranteed. If I lost and if I die, there's got to be a bonus for my family.
Yeah, that's fair. That's totally fair.
All right,
twig, dude.
We're moving on.
Insta snap.
Yeah,
mine too. It's okay. All right.
What else can we do?
The next sport involves. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. I'm just going to tell you. It involves some people, and this is run similar to arm wrestling again, much like the face slapping.
Okay.
Combatants compete with their bare feet, and they interlock their toes.
Gross. I'm out.
This is toe wrestling. This is toe wrestling. Nope. So yeah, this is toe wrestling. So they essentially interlock their toes. Matt's like, I'm not touching another person's toes. No toe-to-toe contact for you.
No.
So they fight to push their opponent's foot flat to the floor.
Don't you dare put that up on the screen. I don't want to see
that. So every year the toe wrestling world championships are held in Welton, England.
Okay. So I'm not going there.
There are classifications. Yeah, don't go there. So there are classifications for men, women, and youth. So there's kids that do this as well.
I'm young.
It was created by 4 men after a night of drinking in a pub called Ye Old Royal Oak Inn in Welton. The pub hosted the annual World Championships from 1994 all the way to 2021.
I've been really drunk before. Really drunk.
never wanted to interlock toes with someone and just throw your feet around.
I never went up to my. I think you're muted. Never, met up with a buddy and said, "Let's take off our shoes and socks.
Let's interlock our toes."
We've already been drinking, so you already got the good foot sweat going on. Let's put our toes together and just like.
You've got to like curl your toes too, right? You got to curl them together.
Mush them around, and
it goes against everything I was taught about not getting athlete's foot.
Right.
Oh, this is totally an athlete's foot. Oh my.
No, right? Like you're just getting gross. Like wear your sandals in the fucking gym shower. Like shit, wear your sandals at home. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Keep them feet clean. You
only got
2 pair of feet. Don't fuck them up.
he's got the Crocs on over there
in the shower. Yeah. Just make sure you clean them regularly so you're not getting any weird funguses built onto the sandal.
It's true. So you guys are not into toe wrestling.
Get this out of here. Keep this outside, far away from me.
Get that corn out of my face is what you're saying?
Get those toe corns out of my face.
And not on YouTube, but another thing that has a hub in the title. I would have watched some different types of toe wrestling back then, but this type of toe wrestling,
that's like the Dr. Pimple Popper of sports.
I'm talking about way different toe wrestling than what you're on about. Sexy.
He said websites with hub in the title.
Yeah.
That's gross. Yeah, that's gross.
Yeah.
Hey, nasty. We are all inclusive. No kink shaming on Frolic Harbor.
Yep, that's true. That's true.
Sport Hub is a real place. All right.
I wonder if it is. Google.
Yep, that's you. you know whose job you're going into a really great territory here. Though,
has never seen porn before, so
all right, good luck.
It was the first time for everything. Yep.
This is what does it.
Prepare
toe
for
wrestling.
Sports.
This is toe wrestling. Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
So I know you said there's different divisions. There's like your men, women,
men's,
youth.
Women's. Youth.
Is there weight classifications within the toe wrestling community?
I don't think so. I think it's just age based.
Free for all. Just toes of all shapes and sizes, just interlocking.
Toes of all shapes and sizes, man.
Unkempt toenails and.
I didn't even think about the toenail aspect.
Yeah, man, you just jab them with like your little pinky toe, and then you just like.
Right?
Was it like was it water polo where the players will grow out their nails so they can like Wolverine
scratch each other like cats?
Is that how this is? Like you're out your pinky toenail and you're just like stabbing.
Could you just have the most disgusting foot possible and you just win by default?
Ugh.
It's nasty.
There's my fucking light. No wonder my eyes could see stuff.
All right, let's get out of this toe wrestling.
Let's keep it moving. Keep it moving.
Definitely different.
This next one's a little bit different. It has nothing to do with interlocking toes or slapping each other in the face. What do you guys know about shovel racing?
I know shovel butt.
I was gonna say, yeah, I remember that.
So take the concept of like sledding, but replace the sled with a shovel.
Okay.
And that's basically what you got.
Downhill. Do they sit on it?
Yeah.
Are you not going to share the shovel butt story, Brennan?
Yeah, that's you guys like that's from your
yeah, that's all you. Like you're the
I don't know if this person needs that dirty laundry.
You don't want to keep on. I mean, can it be worse than what Moo Man did last week to our friend?
What did I do?
I don't know.
Nobody's name was said.
I know. We're not going to say names.
Oh, that's true.
I don't even know this person. To be completely honest, for as long as I've known this story, I've never heard this person's name.
Here,
once.
That's because I've kept it to myself.
What do you think shovel butt means?
Yeah, maybe we'll just go with this.
It's just like a picture of someone with a shovel as a butt. All right, so let's talk about shovel racing here.
Just you guys out there, just put 2 and 2 together. There was a shovel, there was a butt,
and a butt
insertion on accident.
Accidental insertion leading to hospitalization.
Dude, people must be desperate to pretend to be in sports. I want to be competitive. I'm just gonna create some dumb shit like sledding on a shovel.
All right, so there were some workers at ski resorts that discovered that riding their shovels, like their snow shovels, allowed them to move pretty quick down the mountain. So much so that in 1997, shovel racing was even featured in the X Games.
Was it really?
But due to it was in 97. Due to safety concerns, though, it did not make any more appearances That's why I was like, can we just avoid this for a minute?
Safety concerns? The whole entire point of the X Games was a big safety concern.
Yeah, but this is like lugging without control.
This is
it's true. So a lot of times the competitors would wax the undersides of their shovels to maximize their speed.
This is Christmas Vacation.
They
pretty much, yeah.
They would reach speeds of 70 miles.
This is Christmas Vacation,
and they can't even stay straight.
Yeah.
It's straight lugging.
No, you're just holding on for dear life, man. Like, look at these; they're hauling ass, dude.
And what happened? That's how the shovel butt fucking happens, right there.
Yeah, this is how bad things happen to good people, right here. No, man, could you imagine hitting? Like, look at this guy's got a racing helmet on, and he's sitting on a shovel.
I don't see where the safety concerns are. They're all properly protected.
I mean, you're doing 70 on a shovel.
Luge.
What do you mean you don't understand the safety concerns?
Look, they're on snow. Yeah, luge, they do it on like crazy hard ice track, which seems way more dangerous because they're going way faster and they're wearing the exact same equipment.
Yeah, but this is just a shovel, dude. There's nothing else, man. A luge, you at least have some control over it. You can steer.
They're steering with their hands.
I don't think you can. No,
this guy is crushing the game right now.
Dude, could you imagine, dude, you stop abruptly, you're losing both nuts right there, dude. That handle is right between your undercarriage.
Stopping abruptly. Look at that. That's freaking like, that's not powder. That's like
ice. No, but the handle is right between the legs, man. What do you mean you don't understand the safety concerns?
They're consenting adults. They chose to, just like some people choose to interlock their disgusting toes together. These people have chosen to fly down a mountain at 70 miles per hour with a shovel between their nuts.
Now here comes the question. After all this shit talking, would you do it?
I'd try it. Maybe like a baby hill, like a bunny hill.
Yeah.
Go on a bunny hill
just to give it a shot.
I wouldn't do that hill.
Yeah, that I'm not a.
You wouldn't get up to 70 miles an hour on a shovel.
That hill. It looks like fucking.
You work up your way.
Fall.
Yeah, you work your way up to this.
Dude, I don't even want to do 70 miles an hour like on a anything other than a car.
Nah. I mean, if that hill was more powder and less ice,
these guys just zooming by on a shovel.
I would ski on that if it was not like potentially gonna like
break more powder
my ass if I fell. Yeah, it's a little bit softer, like something to just help you out. Look at that fucking ice climbing though. No, that's
polar bear.
All right, that's good shit.
All right, so we've seen shovel racing. So
you know who won the only gold? I guess.
I don't. I did not check into that. Producer Moo can probably find out. 1997 X Games shovel racing.
I've sent out the Moo call. Speaking of Moo call, guys, Michael Keaton's back as Batman.
I know. It's just too bad it's in the Flash movie.
I don't even care.
Mostly because the movie's not going to have shit to do with the next like universe coming. It's kind of just the end of this
one and done. Yeah.
But just based on the trailer, he looks like he's the most agile Batman of all the Batmen.
It's true.
True. Well,
all the Bat people.
All the Bat people.
Batfleck was there too, and I really wish that he didn't get fucking shitted on so bad. Like, I think he could have been such a good Batman given like a better script.
I think he could have been
a better like DCU like thought process before like Ezra Miller, like that dude becomes a weird cult leader with children involved and whatnot, and The Rock just kind of like destroys the rest of it by just pretending Black Adam is a good character to use, and then also kind of killing Black Adam in the same respect. But I think Keaton looked awesome. He looked so happy.
Keaton, I just want to talk about Michael Keaton.
I agree.
Well,
I agree.
And I would be really happy if maybe they kind of let the Keaton carry over into the next universe. Like, because they are rebuilding the universe. It's just going to be a completely new one. So, and that they're going to steal from, like they already have kind of, like they're going to steal from Marvel. They're going to do multiverse type shit. So you can almost guarantee that there's a chance that we might get like proper full-time
TBD.
Yeah, we might get a proper full-time Keaton Batman.
I hope in this universe, shovel racing is still alive,
Keaton
and in the X Games
is the first time I have felt the urge to actually go to a movie, and I don't want to see the Flash movie, but I do want to see Keaton as Batman on the big.
I was hoping you were going to say the first time you felt the urge to try and be Batman.
No.
Yeah.
I am Batman. Nah, is that Adam West made me want to be Batman?
We'll work on it. We'll keep working on it.
I am Batman.
This time.
I like that.
Yeah, I'd be Adam West Batman if I was Batman.
You can work on your Batman, but we're going to move this story forward. All right, so this next...
David Lynam.
David Lynam.
He was the champ, the GOAT, the one and only.
Well done.
Shovel racing champ of the world. All right. So this next sport is not necessarily a serious one, but the people
the other ones serious ones?
They were. I hate X Games, man. That's some serious business, right? So, hey, doesn't matter. That was one year. Still serious. Still happened.
Seriously happened.
So this is not a serious sport, but the people that participate take it very seriously.
Like most people.
This is the sport of wife carrying.
Okay.
So an annual wife carrying championship is held every year in Finland. That's where the sport originated. The objective of the race is for the man to carry his wife over his shoulders along a 250-meter track.
I want to do this just so I can fart on my wife's face.
She carrying you?
No, but watch how they carry him.
Her butt
All right,
would
let
be
me
in your
see
face,
this.
though. You're the one carrying her.
Nope.
So it requires the competitors to tackle 2 dry obstacles and 1 wet obstacle.
Oh, I
as
bet
well.
it's a wet obstacle. You know what I'm saying? Ding dong.
Their ass is on the back of your head,
So-
and their face is right in your fucking a-hole.
Oh,
It's right there, man. So it's a simple case of
you
fastest
just
time wins.
Drown your wife in that.
oh yeah, they're definitely drowning.
Yeah, you're waterboarding. Prizes are also awarded for costumes and entertainment factor.
So it's like
are you funny? You got some costumes.
It's like the Flugtag.
Yeah.
Okay.
The history of wife carrying also helps it earn the status of one of the weirdest sports because it's rumored to stem from a gang of thieves who would kidnap women from villages. Interestingly, the prize for the best wife carrying team is the wife's body weight in beer.
Okay.
Nothing like.
So you don't want to have a really tiny wife.
Mm-hmm. Because that's less beer, and less beer is not as good as more beer.
Dudes are all Finnish. They're like giants among men.
Yeah.
Like, you know that.
Yeah, these guys are athletes.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this guy.
His short shorts, man.
Fuck.
Oh, is this just like a sprint?
Right? He's got. I like how they just jump into that water, and the water looks like it's cold.
It's cold.
It's got that like teal color to it, where you're like,
Okay.
Isn't it like always cold there?
Everything's cold in Finland.
I don't know if you guys saw in the video notes. This is referred to as the Estonian method.
What is that? So he's from Estonia?
Is that just the way that she's holding on? Like upside down, legs interlocked around his neck, and she's holding on to his waist with her face near his butt?
Number on upside down so that when she's on his back, you could see it the right way up.
You could fart in your wife's face. You're right.
Fart in my wife's face. I mean, I would do that not racing.
I think we need to send Producer Moo over to represent the USA in this competition.
Represent our country well.
You're gonna have a busy next year. So next year you're going to the combat juggling tournament in Vegas. We usually go to Summer League, also in Vegas, and then we'll figure out how to get you out to Finland.
I'm sure. Wait, yeah.
Soon.
We'll start our.
Bring home that gold for us, buddy.
We'll start our own league.
I'll cheer for you. All right. I don't know how I found this one, but it's real. This is the sport of extreme ironing. So people that participate in this sport of extreme ironing take their ironing boards to remote locations and they iron their clothes. It's classified as a sport due to its athletic nature. Extreme ironing is more of an exhibition than a competitive sport, though. Ironers document and share their adventures with others for the sheer fun of it. So it's more of a underground sport.
The most important thing this is teaching me is there's it's the battery powered irons. Yeah, I didn't know that was I don't know.
You can plug it into a wall.
Well, how extreme can you get if you have to plug into a wall?
Oh, look, they're doing the Finnish wife carrying. Oh, I'm not sharing here.
While ironing?
So, extreme ironing became one of the weirdest sports back in 1997. After an Englishman came home from a long day of work and wanted to relax, but needed to do some ironing. He combined the two by climbing a mountain with his ironing board and just went for it.
Comes out of
so they just so this guy's floating down a river ironing his clothes.
Hilarious. All this stuff comes out of the 90s because the 90s was like just such a weird and
the 90s were
better and you could just kind of
with shovel racing.
They really need to plug in your iron and jump into a big body of water. See what happens.
The Finnish
wife racing.
This guy's upside down. Guy's on the back of a motorcycle or a moped ironing his clothes. Guy's on a bouncy ball.
These guys suck.
This guy's ironing his clothes on another person with his ironing board.
I want to see.
This guy's on a climbing wall ironing his clothes.
The champion.
Yeah, let me see the champ.
This guy's the GOAT right here.
This guy's the LeBron James of ironing.
When he's making a comeback, apparently.
He's in the middle of the forest, like running with an ironing board on his back. Like this is
the best one. So this guy.
Oh wow! Oh yeah, this is by far. That's
okay.
This ironing his clothes on the back of a cow.
Don't do that.
No.
Middle of a bog over here. It looks like
the dudes that were like
just a
trail
swamp.
running with irons. That's pretty extreme. Trail running's like not.
Yeah.
It's hard. Okay, and then he's talking.
Yeah, this is like the middle of Times Square over here,
like
ironing
you
his
could see
clothes.
that any day of the week, though. It's not really extreme.
All right, this is something Moo can do.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, this is something
as long as
do.
it's like a steamy one, because I don't know how to make the other ones work properly.
I need you to climb to the top of the Luxor with the light beaming into space and iron your clothes on top of that.
With Chris Angel. Iron him on top of
with Chris Angel on his back.
Dude, he's still out here. He had such a long
automatic
career.
goat. All right, so we saw extreme ironing.
That was
so producer Moo asked about fire earlier, and this is where fire is coming in. So there's a sport called fireball soccer. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this one. So,
and by that I mean we lit a tennis ball on fire and threw it down the court.
I would do that. So it's the game of fireball soccer is exactly what you would expect. But it's not a ball. It's a coconut that's soaked in kerosene and set ablaze, basically. It starts with the standard soccer rules. Whoever scores the most goals wins. There are various reports of the origins of fireball soccer, many saying it began back as a spiritual practice combined with an exercise in bonding as like a team building kind of thing. Yeah, it's just I don't know how I would feel about kicking a coconut though. That feels like
don't hurt the feet.
These guys
painful.
are going like barefoot though. So this is like your.
This is how you train for toe wrestling.
Fireball soccer with coconuts, dude, soaked in kerosene.
If you can do that,
fire,
if you can kick a coconut, you can toe wrestle.
They catch it. What the fuck?
Yeah, man. Like soccer has goalies too, man. They could use their hands. Like how his face was just.
They catch it, like standing with like firecrackers and just lighting them off. Like I'm a badass. I didn't die.
See, I would up this to another level and say, yeah.
Where did this originate?
I don't know. It didn't have origins when I found this.
The video I'm watching is Indonesia.
Okay,
that sounds about right. That's place with coconuts, right?
With coconuts.
So I think I would take this to another level. Like if we were going to play fireball soccer, I would say every team has an arsenal of Roman candles that they can use to shoot at each other while you're kicking around. Have some weapons at your side.
Tag.
No
goggles allowed.
Goggles right up our alley.
Pussies.
No. No eye protection allowed. Yeah, I'm in. I'd do it.
I'd do basketball.
All right.
Because I don't know how to play soccer. Very bad at it.
All right. So this is combining an interesting couple sports here. So this sport is underwater hockey. It's like what? So it's played by two teams aiming to pass a weighted puck and score goals while underwater. Goals are scored when the puck is pushed up a gentle slope and into the trough beyond the goal line. Mm-hmm. So there's like a trough that it sinks into because it's weighted.
It's not the hockey. It's like field hockey.
Yeah. So it takes place underwater. Restricts the spectator element though, because not everybody's underwater watching it.
That'd be more fun.
It's played in over 30 countries though. It's got a biannual championship and also a European championship.
Countries like Bikini Bottom.
I would think so.
These fools must be able to hold their breath a long time. Jesus.
Yeah, is it tank? Are there tanks going on, or?
Well, they have snorkel. Okay. They have snorkels. So yeah, they can breathe.
Yeah, they have to go to the surface. All the actual gameplay's on the floor. Yeah. It's like in an Olympic-sized pool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like they're even in the deep dive area. So these fools are going at least like 12 feet underwater and batting around a fucking like field hockey little puck thing.
That sounds cool.
It actually,
they go deep.
Looks weird. It looks like a bunch of fish. Here, check it out. It looks funny. This is one I would definitely play for sure.
Yeah, there's really like no risk of like crazy injury or anything. I mean, you could drown,
that
but
dude just took a hit.
Don't.
Yeah, but I like swimming.
It's just like
there he
a
goes.
cluster pod of people.
Look at that dude.
Oh,
Yeah,
look
look at this thing.
Look at that deke.
There's super juke. Yeah.
Yeah. They've got like little like batons that they
got
use
the bait
basically.
flippers, so they're like little
With, like, a stick.
torpedoes.
Yeah, they go through the water quick. Bottom of that pool looks like it's like cement and glass, doesn't it? It's a
they
weird
got cool little
looking
gloves on.
It's like the little stick almost looks like a mini highlight.
How do you even know what
too.
team you're on? Like everyone's got different speedos on.
It's just a
like
cluster
a pickup
of people.
game at like the local the local 24.
Yellow versus black. I think their flippers are different color.
That's probably it. Man, look at that dude. He's taking off, dude. He's going for it. It's the Michael Phelps, Wayne Gretzky.
Oh, that dude just went.
Oh, that guy got hit in the nuts.
Yeah, he was head to the nuts.
Yeah.
Oh, look at those little fishies go.
I like how you see him like go up to the surface, like catch their breath and dive back down for like a minute and a half doing all this stuff.
This is like the first one where like outside of the slapping one, because those dudes are built. This is actually like real athletic shit. Like these guys are probably all like really good swimmers or water polo players. Like
definitely. Your average person, I don't think would be very good.
I'm a good swimmer, and I'd get fucked up in that.
How do you get into this? Another head to the nuts.
Probably be a really good swimmer.
You look at the teams. It's Turkey versus New Zealand.
Okay.
The text is really small on my screen.
Ladies.
Yeah, so I mean,
here comes the ladies.
Colombia versus South Africa.
Why isn't this in the Olympics?
We should petition
curling in the freaking Winter Olympics. Why can't this be in the Summer?
I can't petition for another sport until I get pro wrestling into the Olympics.
Like, are you talking about like WWE?
We got Great Britain versus New Zealand over here.
AEW. Yes, that is what I'm referring to.
Most entertaining team wins the gold.
I've already discussed this. If you can have figure skating and ice dancing in the Olympics, which is based all on style scoring.
So we're assuming it's real.
You don't have to assume it's real. You're putting on a performance like ice dancing or figure skating.
That is true.
I can see that. There's not a lot of performative. Actually, no, they still have fucking synchronized swimming, so they do still do performative shit in even in the Summer Olympics. So
yes, sir.
I'm okay with that.
Is a very athletic feat. So you eliminate you eliminate the storytelling aspects. You're going strictly the wrestling, the performance. It lets you join up competitors from different companies. You have your fellow countrymen.
You have like two to 6 different dudes, and you have it all choreographed.
Yeah, you can do weight classes. You can do intergender. Really, like the styles will vary country to country, which is cool because you'll get some different sort of things in there.
Yeah, actually, I don't know. I've never seen wrestling outside of like lucha and then American.
Yeah, lucha will have all like your flippies and such. A little more.
Those dudes are.
Japan does strong style, so they like actually hit each other a lot more.
Yeah. Nice.
The US is just a hybrid of everything. Like it is generally.
They do a lot of high flying shit.
Yeah. It'd be a good time.
Like the flying eagle. Fucking Bush just coming in hot.
Nacho Libre.
Nacho.
All right. You ready for I think this is probably
one I would do. Like
I think my next one's probably the most obscure of all these.
That one is the last one was definitely the one that should be could be a legit sport. It should get more coverage. Yeah.
All right. So this next one is called gurning. Have you guys ever heard of this?
No. That's a negative, sir.
Okay. So it's the simplest of all the obscure sports I could find. Contestants take turns in pulling the strangest and weirdest looking faces they can. The winner is the person that makes the most weirdly obscure face possible. People who see the most success in gurning are those who are missing teeth, typically. Traditionally, gurning is found in rural towns around like Great Britain. For extra obscurity, contestant will often have to put their head between a horse collar when competing.
This is a game.
So this is kind of like Zoolander when he first does Blue Steel.
Yeah, pretty much.
Meth.
Okay.
If you
But
do
on
meth,
yeah,
you're definitely winning this.
Yes, 100%. Yeah, I saw some pictures when I was looking this stuff up, and I was like, these are.
I know a lot of people not very far away from me in Laughlin that would do really well in this.
Yeah.
What if you start like your own league out there?
Start the Gurning League.
Start the Gurning League.
They got to get money for their meth somewhere.
He starts the Vegas chapter, goes over to, he flies all these meth heads out to England and they compete. Johnny, bring us home the gold again.
It's true.
I'm too pretty for this sport.
Oh, you don't have to compete. We want you to be the manager, the coach, the recruiter,
the producer,
the producer.
The commish.
He said the thing. He said the thing.
He said the thing, everybody.
Yeah. This one's a different one. It's an odd. Oh, they use props.
It's an odd sport, man. It's out there.
This dude looks like he has fake teeth that he uses for it. Yeah.
Maybe he's got false teeth and he's using those to his advantage.
I would say that having no teeth would, because you get that weird like Cotton Hill, or no, what was Cotton's friend that did like the blowing out his cheeks thing?
I don't know.
I don't remember what his name was, but he always did the like scare the kids. He went.
All right. Look up some Gurning pictures when you have the chance. It's an entertaining little.
I'll do the nice thing and throw some for the YouTubers here, so they don't have to waste a view on this.
Exactly. All right, so
I have to have
last
a
but not
separate YouTube account for all this stuff so that it doesn't screw up my actual feed.
Yeah, get that algorithm all messed up. All right, so my closer here is a sport called goanna pulling.
Goanna pulling.
Goanna pulling.
Goanna.
All right. This is a sport that originated from Australia. It's an obscure event. It's kind of close to tug of war, basically. Competitors pull in a 1-versus-1 competition, but using only their necks. So you're going to want to see a chiropractor after this. Got its name due to the competitor's position looking much like the stance of like the namesake lizard. So there's a goanna lizard. So that's where it got its name from. You got to have really strong neck muscles for this. It's ridiculous looking. It takes a lot of skill and strategy, actually. I don't know if Moo can pull up a couple pictures of this, but it's I don't know. Did you guys ever see
Over the Top with Sylvester Stallone?
I don't know where that came from, but what was that the Korean show on Netflix that got all popular where they were playing all the games? Squid Game. So if you've ever seen like Squid Game, they do tug of war in that show, and there's a ridiculous amount of strategy to that. And same thing with this. So it's pretty cool. It has a championship league and everything that's in Australia, usually held in the town of Wooleye. Ever since it started in 1984. So it's always been there. And the winners are awarded the goanna pulling championship belts as well as cash prizes. So they have like
title belts.
They got whole championship belts.
I like it.
They do this at a wood chopping event. Oh, I fucking love wood chopping.
Timber sports.
Yo, that used to be one of my
timber sports growing up
on like ESPN and shit.
Yep.
That and bowling. Yep. So
like the lumberjack sports. All
that's so good.
Now, do you like the people with like the still chainsaws, or do you like the people that are like heaving and hoeing with the big saws?
I like it all.
The axe chopping. I like the one where they have to chop a notch in, stick the board in, climb up, and they go all the way to the top.
I know what you're talking about.
I love that one.
I like all of them though, because the chainsaw ones where they're like cutting off like the
chainsaw ones are the thin line,
and like
they have to go like up and down. Yep.
Oh, it's so good. Fuck, where's the neck pulling shit?
Do you know you get a college scholarship? Well, you could at a point. You could get a college scholarship to do that.
Can you?
Yeah.
What colleges?
I don't know. I think it was like Minnesota, like Wisconsin.
Like Minnesota, like North Dakota,
like
South
North,
Dakota.
Yeah.
Like
Montana.
Here we got some kiddos doing it.
Oh yeah, we got the youths.
All
right, so here they go.
Like, it's like push-up position.
Oh yeah, they get locked in with these things, and yeah, they go for it. Man. That's why I was like, you better have a chiropractor on standby. For
this looks brutal.
Yeah,
those championship belts are pretty weak, though. I see him hanging.
Yeah, you can see him in the background.
Yeah.
I don't know what you expected for like a glorified version of tug of war.
Like a
they're super shiny. Look at how shiny those are.
They are pretty shiny. Hey man, it's still a legit belt.
A hot minute on that.
Yeah, that's still a legit belt. I mean, it's not as flashy as like a WWE.
He has like no chance. He's just like, don't pull me.
Yeah,
this kid is a beast.
Australian.
Yeah. He's like half again bigger than the other dude too. I want to see like two grown ass like.
I haven't gotten through all the episodes yet, but I hope there's a Bluey episode about this.
Oh, here we go.
A Bluey episode.
I want to see Bluey and Bingo doing this.
These guys just look like average Joes too. They don't look like spectacular athletes or anything.
No, they just set up this competition at the beach, and these guys just walk by.
Shit. Yeah, crazy. Australians are crazy.
Oh God. Yeah, I gotta assume it has. There's a lot of strategy with like the arm positioning also, because I assume you're probably pushing off with your arms.
Well, yeah, you gotta be using your body for it. It's mostly like you're holding yourself with the head part.
Yeah.
Kids. I don't want to watch these kids. There we go. Adults. Well, older people. Yeah, this looks like it would hurt so bad. I feel like you need to get the slap dudes doing this, because those guys have necks.
Big dudes,
yeah. They got like 22s for their neck, like.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get that on TBS.
That'd be fun.
We can get our payday.
You look at these guys, like feet are like up in the air sometimes. This dude's using his toes to push too. Yeah.
He's getting his ass.
Yeah, this dude's like straight up in like a push-up position, but with all of his legs off the ground. The guy in the black shirt. Oh, here he goes. He's going. He's going. The intensity on their faces too. I'm waiting for like the little belt to slip off some dude's head and smack the other dude in the head too.
The dude in the black, he is sturdy though. Like,
oh my God! Like, look at how violent this looks. Like, look at what it's doing. Like, this dude's like toes are all jacked and like pointing in different directions because he's trying so hard.
Oh, imagine those feet and toe wrestling.
That's a good way to shit your pants too in front of everybody.
I was just thinking that.
Right? You got to be clenching the whole time.
Like, these guys are straining.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, he couldn't keep it on his nose.
Oh man. Yeah, it's an intense sport, man.
Okay.
It's crazy. But
it's good stuff.
So while you were pulling this up, I was looking up what these guys do to train, and apparently when they hit the gym, their trainers have them run faster, jump higher, and frolic harder.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.